Rachel Lilley is contemporary in style. I use traditional flowers with traditional colours. However, I do put them together in a colour blocked way, so I would use all white flowers, all pink flowers, and I tend to just use different types of flowers as opposed to putting pinks and yellows and whites together, and it just gives it a much more contemporary feel. This is something that we've become quite well known for in the area as our rose cakes. We do these for weddings, birthday party celebrations. Basically it's a rose cake and we put them onto cake stands, and we've served them before with vintage cups and saucers with roses in, which is quite a sweet look. I'm preparing what could be either a bride or a bridesmaid bouquet, but obviously for a wedding, table decorations, table centerpieces and freestanding arrangements are required for most weddings. The arrangement that we have here could be either a freestanding piece on a bar or it could be used as a table centerpiece. We have the seed pods in the bottom and the dome of the flowers on top. We also use the traditional fish bowl, which has flowers inside, so we sweep round the calla lilies or tulips. If it's that time of year, we can sweep them round in the bowl with grasses, which are great because you can pick them up. The flowers aren't going to get disturbed. If people knock them around, the flowers, won't move. This was a hairpiece that we did for a bridesmaid. It's actually a Carmen rose, so it's a very full-headed rose. You take the centre of the rose and then you build up the shape and the size just by petals. So each of these petals here is wired on to the centre rose. If we design flowers for a wedding, it obviously is seasonal because it depends what we can use for the wedding, depending on when it is. So if it was an autumnal wedding, then obviously I would suggest using the gourds and the seed pods, and you can steer a bride down that way. You can show her the kind of things that you do. But if a bride wants to be a little bit more traditional, then obviously you can't force them down that route. Brides often come to you with a set budget, and we always try our best to work to their budget, to give them what they want. It's a waste of time for both of us if they come in and say, oh, we want this, this and this, and then they turn around and say, actually, this is the amount I've got and there's no way we could produce their dream flowers for the amount of money they've got. So I always tend to ask them, establish a budget from word go, so I'm not leading them astray by showing them things that they could never afford. This is something that we developed for younger bridesmaids. You can't see the extent of the picture, but it's a wand that we use for bridesmaids. We often find bridesmaids, when it comes to the day, don't want to carry their flowers. So this was something that we developed because they really do want to carry it. It's a wand, it's beaded. Whichever way they hold it looks great in pictures, so it was just a big success all around. It's great to use fruit, vegetables, seed pods, especially at this time of year. The pumpkins, the gourds, they're great to use. As you can see here, we put the seed pods in the base of the vase, and it just gives, again, a contemporary look. Different texture works really well with the soft lines of the roses. The arrangement here is the fish bowl with tulips and grass wound round inside the bowl with very little water at the bottom. The tulips just need a tiny bit of water just to cover the base of the stems. This arrangement was created for a table centre for a wedding. The colour of the tulips matched through to the bridesmaid, so it was a perfect match. This is a great arrangement for a bride and groom who have a lower budget, as there's not many flowers used within the bowl, but it's a fantastic arrangement. It's full.